Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for a brand new season of Alliance War. So, War number 1 for Loki is facing off against PBT, and this is the return of a fan favorite tactic of Decay. So, my team for the very first war here is going to be a fun one. We got Onslaught rank 3, Count Nefaria rank 3, and rank 3 Spider-Ham. So, Count Nefaria and Spider-Ham are both part of the Decay attacker tactic, so that's fantastic. And then we got Onslaught as backup, you know, the big guy. So gonna go ahead and throw on some boosts. We got a bunch of those 15% attacker boosts and overflow from the daily super event. I've heard some feedback given to Kabam, and I totally agree with it, that it would be really nice if that boost was just a selector, so you know you could pick whether you need the attack, the health, or the green attack and health one, you know, so you don't get too topped off on one boost. That'd be great. But yeah, jumping into section 1 here, we're going to Teleporter B. Path number 6, we have a Korg up first and then a Bishop up second. So rank 3 Korg, we got some combat deja vu prowess, insurance policy, and some spiked armor. So Onslaught's gonna handle this no problem, you know. Get in here, and you know, Onslaught, against Korg, it's not guaranteed that your stuns are going to become passive here. Looks like the first 3 were, so that was nice. But yeah, I'm not too worried about getting in the pause yet. I'm going to drop my first special and then kind of start to worry about getting some pauses off here. So probably bait a heavy attack out now. Yep, there we go. Go ahead heavy. And then probably just do it again, or push him to a special 2, bait this, and then it's easy to get a nice little heavy punish on that. Or I guess not. Looks like I got the striker ready, so I'm just gonna full combo striker heavy, get to the special 2, parry, pop it, and that should be Korg dead. That works as well. And boom, first fight down, no problem. For the god slot, there we go. Next up we have Bishop. Now, Spider-Ham is actually so good for Bishop, and it was perfect because I had like fought a Bishop like a couple days prior to this war in Battlegrounds, and it just went so good. So I knew exactly what I wanted to do here, and having Spider-Ham awaken now, shouts to my girlfriend for pulling him that dupe. It's awesome. And you know, a way to really get the most out of Spider-Ham is to utilize his evade, which you're really going to see against this Bishop. So you're going to watch here. We're going to push Bishop to his special 2, and I don't even need to dex it. So watch. All I have to do is dash back, whole block, and Spider-Ham evades the entire thing, and then we get a little passive unblockable, so we're able to punish, and then bait one more special, and the fight's over. Dude, that was 26 seconds. For a rank 3 Bishop, 26 seconds. Like, that is what Spider-Ham does in Battlegrounds. It's freaking awesome, dude. The pig is just so good. Oh, it's going to be a fun season using the pig and Count. So, here, as you can see, there's only one path left. So, that's the path I got to go. Path number 1 in section 2, we got Harry Cooks. We have a man thing up here, only rank 2. But still quite a bit of health, 337,000 HP. We're going to be going for some more Spider-Ham, of course. Not that Count Nefaria is a bad counter here, but, you know, Spider-Ham, he's going to be a little bit faster for sure. So here I'm just trying to get in, you know, as many parried mediums as we can, because that increases our chance to apply the Porker Poppers. And just try to stack up as many as I can while still not letting a single one expire and pausing them with our special 1. Then we push Man-Thing to his special 2, bait the first special. There goes half of his health. And then here, he's unstoppable right now, unfortunately, so a bunch of our power stings are going to fall off. We managed to maintain 4, and then he does throw the special. I wanted to push him to a special 2, but it's all good, you know. Here, we're going to go for another combo, heavy, and that'll do it. That's a wrap. Could have went for a special 1 to lock in the power stings, but I find that if you striker, or just period, if you heavy attack the opponent against the wall, they are a lot more likely to throw their special attack. Just a pro tip. So if you use a striker, your opponent's cornered, and you can throw a heavy, and you're trying to bait a special, it's a very good idea to do that. It's a great opportunity to bait that special easier, and as you saw against Man-Thing, it worked like a charm. And then next up here, we have a little Mantis. So we're going to be using Onslaught here. Wasn't really worried at all about this. You know, the only thing with Mantis is you just need to be careful that she doesn't throw her special 1. Just bait out special 2s and you're good. And we're just going to be baiting out heavies so that we can heavy counter to keep all of our stuff nice, get that long pause duration. Here we're just trying to bait the special 2. There we go. You can heavy punish Mantis' special 2, but right there I was just a little bit finicky, and I just didn't want to get hit by it, so I created way too much distance, which is fine. It's all good. Here we get off the striker, free long heavy, plus push her to her special 2. All we got to do is bait this and then throw our special, or just throw it and kill her and not worry about it. That works too. No need to bait the special. She dead. 49-second fight. Not too shabby. So everything's going fantastic so far this war. But those are just the path fights. You know, now we move on to some mini bosses. So we have Patriot here and then Enchantress. So I did a couple of duels against Patriot with Onslaught just to like get a little bit familiar with the fight, because I think the one and only time I've ever fought Patriot was during his event quest when he came out. And I think that's it. And I remember him being like slightly annoying with his what is it called? Not a reflex, not a rebound. The word's escaping me. But he does something where he like counter attacks you, and it's weird. And that happens, I think, when he gets too many of his debuffs built up. Too many of those resolves. A reversal, I think that's what it's called. A reversal, I think. So yeah, we don't want to get reversed or reversaled on or anything like that. So trying to keep an eye on those. Go ahead, start the fight with a special 1 here, and you know, start this fight, everything's going great. Right there we missed our heavy, but that's okay. I'm just gonna bait out a heavy attack, and boom, like right there. You know, we baited the heavy, we punished it, it was all good. That's like the one and only time I successfully do that. And in my duel, I got hit by his special 2, and it, like, I was only using like a 4-star onslaught, but he applies ruptures on the special 2. So yeah, you see here, I am just getting rocked by his heavy attack, and then a bunch of my neuroshocks fell off too, and at this point I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, oh my god, I better not die to a freaking Patriot right now. Like, bro, please. I get hit again. I'm starting to freak out at this point, dude. I'm like, is this it? Is this over? And so here, more of my neuroshocks fall off. I only have 4 of them, but I'm like, whatever. 4 is enough. Get me out of this fight. Start degenning him, and right there he hits us with the reversal, but then thankfully he goes down. So what did that reversal do exactly? So right here he's at 6 of his resolve, and then I think he goes to 7, and then he reversals, but then he luckily died, so it wasn't too big of a deal. I was getting destroyed by a Patriot. If you ever match me in Battlegrounds, just put Patriot on defense. You might get me. Yeah. A little bit rough, but it's all good. You know, we got the big bad rank 3 onslaught boosted up. He's a tanky boy. He's hard to kill. So we're okay. And then just one final fight this war, and it is an Enchantress. Rank 3 Enchantress. So she's sitting up at 430,000 health. We're going to throw in a special 3 greater defense boost. I already have an invulnerability boost, but, you know, just in case. This war was insanely close. It was tied 2-2. So, like, I'm not going to be the one to die and, you know, put us at a disadvantage. You know, this is such a close war. I'm going to do everything in my power to not screw up here. Especially, it's also the first war of the season, you know? I don't want to die on the first war anyways. So, we got some hazard shift shock here, which is totally fine. Count is, you know, he's pretty much just healing off that. So, we're like 90% resistant or something like that. So, yeah, that's cool. And, you know, against Mystic champions, we're just completely bleed immune, and it's no big deal. Outside of the Mystic matchup, though, bleed is a big deal for Count. It's just gonna completely neuter him, his ramp, anyways. He won't take any bleed damage, but you like can't ramp him if there's multiple bleed triggers. And spoiler alert, that's gonna be coming into play next war. Stay tuned for that one. Anyways, focusing on this first special 3, we eat that, no problem. Got the invul boost. Everything's looking fine, you know, everything's looking good. I think I'm even gonna go for, no, I think I'm just gonna drop a special 2 here. I was debating going for a special 3, but then we got pushed into our mode and we got some more charges, so I was like, alright, let's just throw it. And dude, look at this. 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 I use my special, right? I immediately block. Hard block. Hard block. Hard block. And she just throws a special. was standing still blocking. What? Dude, Enchantress's AI is so stupid. Like, she's on the other side of the screen and I didn't even move. I'm holding block and she throws it. Like, what is that, dude? It's so dumb, but it's fine. Thankfully, it's totally fine, and you know, it's not a big deal in this instance. But, dude, her AI is so freaking ridiculous. Here with the little smile on the special 3 there. And yeah, she's pretty much toast here. We're gonna go full combo, striker, full combo, special 1, and she gone. We had, you know, more indestructible hits in the bank if we needed to bait any more special 3s, but it's not needed. Hit her with those flaming eyes. She dead. And yeah, that's it for me from this war. And you can see, yeah, 2 tied, 2-2 at this point, man. Such an insanely close war. So we had a mishap. So what ended up happening was someone was supposed to take a photon and they missed that mini island. So they moved past the fight they were supposed to take. So there's only one person left that could even take the photon, and it was my alliance mate Sefasi here, which I'm going to have a link to his video in the description. It's right here. This Hulk versus Photon. He wasn't assigned this fight. He wasn't supposed to be taking this fight. But because of a mishap, he was forced to take it. So I'm going to link his video in the description. I highly recommend you checking it out. He really clutched up. Unfortunately, though, it didn't matter. And we still lost the war. He crushed it. He did that Photon fight. Pulled out the dub. But we ended up having another death elsewhere, I guess, and we lost. So really, a bit of a frustrating start to the season, you know, especially for Sefasi. I'd say if I was him, I'd feel like such a legend for, you know, saving the day, you know, but we still lose. Like, oh, I would, just so unfortunate. But yeah, man, like, this is the Decay war tactic. 5 deaths combined for both alliances. Like, it's just crazy. Such a stark comparison to last season and the last tactic. But yeah, guys, that was going to go ahead and wrap it up for war number 1 of season, I don't even know what we're on now, what, 54. It says on Sefasi's video. Shout out to Sefasi. Season 54, war number 1. That's going to do it for this video. For Loki versus PBT. Unfortunately, they got the better of us. It was a very close war, though. GG's to them. GG's to all around everyone that participated in these wars. Great job. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Wrap it up for this video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. We're pushing for 120,000 subscribers before the year 2025. I know we can get there. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Peace.